Hi everyone, so I'm not sure if you are feeling as unmotivated as me at the minute, but I find it really difficult to move. There's so much going on and I could just sit on the sofa and curl up in a ball. But I wanted to do some movements, some mobility movements that will hopefully help me and will definitely help you as well. So if you're working from your home, your living room, your desk, take 15 minutes and try to move with me. So if you grab a mat, there's nothing else you'll need. Just find a little bit of space, bit of calm, put some music on if you want to, and then just sit cross-legged if you can, on a chair if you want to, wherever you want to go to. So you can start off sitting up nice and tall, let your shoulders relax back. Try to find your sit bones on your mat so you're nice and heavy across either side of your body. And then you want to feel the alignment from the shoulders down through the bottom of the pelvis. I want you to think about lifting up the chest. Think about the heart lifting forward and up. Start off with a couple of breaths. Nice big deep breath in through the nose, out through your mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the tension start to fall away from your shoulders, from your neck. One more. Take your hand on the top of your head, whatever side you want to start on. Just lift the chin, lengthen out the neck, and just gently let the head fall to one side. Using the weight of your hand, the weight of your arm, just to weigh it down and just feel the space come down from the ear to the shoulder. Maybe if you want to or can, take the free arm out towards the floor and feel that space start to open up. You're going to roll the head slightly forward, let it fall down, look down towards your knees. Feel the space open up a little bit into the back of the neck. Maybe change the position of your hand if that feels good. Don't pull too hard. Just a little bit of weight's perfect. And release back to center. Switch it over. Take the opposite hand on. Just gently pull, not pull. Just gently weigh the head down. Feel the length from the ear to the shoulder. Maybe reaching the arm away if you can. And then slowly roll the head slightly forward, look down towards your knees. Feel the space come down through the back of the neck, just opening up across the back of the body. Lift back to center and release. Perfect. So again, if you're comfortable sitting here, great. If you need to, you can grab a book just to prop yourself up from behind if you need to. You're going to take one hand to the floor and with the other, reach up, reach over and open up through the waist. I'm going to go nice and fluid here, so take it to the top, reach and switch. Just gently release any tension across the side body, lengthen through the lats, the serratus. Open up the ribs as you stretch over. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Use the exhale just to sink a little bit deeper into the stretch for me. One more each side. And then back tall. Last time. And back to the top. Perfect. You're going to take one hand onto the opposite knee and just gently reach behind you. Look over the shoulder, reach the arm away. Back to center and switch. Just use the weight of the hand underneath to gently pull you around. One more each side. Reach the fingers away, open up the chest. Last time. And back to center. Perfect. From here, you're going to come onto all fours. Bring yourself in on your mat. So knees are slightly separated, hands are slightly separated. And a nice neutral spine. So shoulders are over the wrists, knees are under the hips. All I want you to do is walk your right hand out along the mat and then let the left arm bend. Drop the chest, reach away through the right. Think about the tailbone lengthening back behind you as the fingers reach ahead in front. Even to come down as deeply as you can. And then back to center and switch. Walking the left hand out along the mat, letting the right arm bend. Open up across the arm. Pull the tailbone back behind you, reach the arm out in front. Breath in. Breath out. And carefully back to center. From here, just want you to take the weight across either hand, so a little bit of movement either side. I want you to spread the fingers as wide as you can, pressing into each finger, each thumb. You're going to rotate the hands into the center. Fingers face together, elbows turn out, and just the same thing. Little movement back and forward. Try to keep pressing into each finger. Keep the heels of the hands down. Feel the space coming through the forearm. You're going to come back into neutral. You're going to turn to the back of one of your hands, let the palm face up. Don't put all your weight into it, just gently pull back through the elbow and put a little bit of weight down through that arm. Feel that stretch come up through the forearm. The fingers spread. Keeping the arm as straight as you can. Gently pulling the elbow in towards the center of your body. And switch. Getting some movement through the wrist, that little bit of mobility through. Palm faces up, gently pressing down, pulling the elbow in towards your torso. Last little one, you're going to come in, back to neutral in both hands. I want you to lift the heel of your hand and just gently roll around the fingers. Don't forget the thumb. Be afraid if any creaks or cracks come out. Just make this work for you. Feel that little bit of space come into the palm of the hand. Especially if you've been writing or sitting at a desk, a computer. Getting some space back into those fingers is really important. To the other side, switch it over. Don't forget the thumb, baby finger, ring, right the way around. Good, then take a little second, come back under the heels and just roll out, bring some blood through. We make some fists. You're going to come onto your back for me. Let me take a little lie down. Oh, a little bit more awkward for me. Just get yourself as comfortable as you can. I want you to start off with the right leg. Pop the right foot onto your left knee. And just gently, gently press that right knee away from you. I want you to keep the hip nice and heavy, keep the pelvis heavy. This might be enough of a stretch for you. If you want a little bit more, you can bring the left foot up and then gently interlace your hands in behind the left leg. Especially if you're sitting a lot, this is a really nice glute release. Get some space back into the hips. Nice big deep breaths. Just gently pulling the left leg towards you. Maybe placing the right hand under the right knee just to work it away. You want to hold this for 30 seconds. Get as much space in there as you can. Kind of work through the discomfort. And then what you do is release down the left leg and then cross the right leg over tighter. I want you to take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to your left knee, so the opposites. Just gently pulling those legs in towards you and then start to try to pull them apart. Think about pulling the legs off in opposite directions as if you're trying to wrap that little knot tighter and tighter. You're going to have more space for this one, so pulling as tight as you can. Big deep breath. And release. We're going to stick with the right leg, so keep a hold of it. Let your left leg rest down and then reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. I want you to put your toes, and then I want you to flex. point and flex. Reach to the seat in, lengthen through the front, and then pull back towards your nose, press up through the heel. Again, this might be enough for you, but if you want to, you can bring in some lovely big circles to start to release the blood through the ankle. Get space back into that lower leg. Listen out for all the creaks and cracks. Changing directions after a couple of reps. Last two. Last one. And then pulling that leg in tight towards your body. We're going to roll ourselves over onto the right side. Coming in a little fetal position. I want you to reach your two arms out in front of your chest. Rest the head on the floor if you can. Grab a cushion if you need to. I'm going to go real slow on this one, so depend on your range of movement through the shoulder. This might be easy, it might be hard. I want you to keep the left hand on the floor as much as you can. I want you to drag it round over your head, out and round, over to the other side. Even to keep both hands connected to the floor, keeping both knees heavy, and we go back the way we came. Reach, reach, reach. Keep the hands on the floor, we go again. Breathe in. Oh, feel all the creaks and cracks going through the chest. Lovely big stretch for the back, for the thoracic spine. Big reach forward. Work through that overhead range on the shoulders. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Roll, stretch, reach. Oh. Breathe out. And back into center. While we're on our side, just going to take a little quad stretch. So just keeping where you are, moving your head in for a little bit of support in your bicep. And then you want to take your left foot into your left hand. I want you just to gently pull forward on the hip rather than pulling back too much on the leg. Think about the hip pulling forward as you stretch down through the front of the thigh. Think about the knee pressing away from you. Find the length across the thigh bone. Breathe into it as you bring some space into that big muscle. A couple more breaths here. Gently press the foot into the hand. Pull the hip forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. And release. Coming back onto your back. I want you to bring both knees in towards you and just make a little ball movement, a little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. As you roll, you can have your arms wrapped tighter around your legs. You can have them looser. Just want you to feel that gentle pressure coming down through those little side pockets. What you probably think of as love handles. Just think about massaging those into the floor, pressing them down nice and heavy, giving them a good rub. You're going to change direction. Release any tension through the lower lumbar. One more big roll around. And then bringing the hands in behind the thigh. Just rolling yourself up. Oh, sit up nice and tall, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulders down. I want you to imagine that I have punched you in the belly. I want you to tuck, I want you to round and roll. Breath out, rise to the top, pull the heart forward. Breath in, tuck and roll. Breath out, rise and lift. So you use this to get the space into the spine. Feel yourself lengthen from the tailbone, down through the lumbar, right through the middle, through the back of the neck, lifting tall to the top. Let's go one more. Ooh, creaks. And then rise it to the top. Hearts forward, chests up. Good. So from here, I'm just going to turn myself around. Bring yourself back down onto your back. This time we're going to go for the left leg. So if you pop the left foot to the right knee, bring the foot in quite tight towards you and just gently pressing the left knee away from you. Again, both sides of the hips are nice and heavy, pelvis is steady. And if you want a little bit more in that glute stretch, bring the hands in behind the right thigh and just gently lift the leg towards you. You want to feel this stretch coming down through the side of that hip. Maybe press the knee away from you if you can, if you want to. You want to hold this for about 30 seconds. So pull in on the right leg, pushing away with the left. Couple more big breaths. And we're going to cross over tighter, bringing the legs tight, lose that gap in the middle. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand to your right knee, and again, just pull in towards you. Again, your range is going to be more than mine. I'm going to pull the legs tight in towards your chest, and then pull the legs apart. Getting the space, feeling that stretch come deeper down through the glutes. Again, remember to breathe through these nice, big, deep breaths. One more breath in and out, and release, unhook. We're going to keep a hold of that left leg and we're going to do that little bit of ankle mobility. So start off with the big point of the toes up towards the ceiling, and then flex the toes back towards your nose. We point and flex. We point and flex. You want to feel the space coming down through the back of the leg. And if it feels good, maybe try some little circles, making that lovely big circle through the ankle. Again, all those creaks and cracks come out of that joint. Changing direction every couple of reps. Work as much as you can through the space. One more. And release. From here, we're going to curl over onto the left side. Find the fetal position, so you're stacked on the hips. Two arms reach out in front. Again, your range may be different to mine on this one. Try to relax the shoulders, and you're keeping the right hand connected to the floor as you work round overhead. Oh, crash. Find that space across the rib cage, across the chest, keeping the knees heavy and both hands on the floor, as long as you haven't met any obstacles like me. Nice and slow. Two more of those. Feel that space open around the arm, around the chest, around the upper back. Keep the legs heavy. Find the stretch down through the lats. One last time. Breath in. Oh. Breath out. And then back to center. Again, you can rest the head on your bicep for this next one. Taking the foot into your hand. Right foot this time. Just gently pulling the knee away from you. Pulling the hip forward. Pressing the foot down into your hand. You want to feel that lovely stretch run down through the front of the thigh. You're supported on the floor, so nice and safe on this one. Try, rather than pulling the leg back, to think about pulling down and away from yourself, as if my knee's trying to pull out the window. Breathe in. Breathe out. And release and relax. Perfect. We're going to come back and finish off just as we started. Again, you can sit cross-legged, you can sit on your knees, you can prop your butt up with some blocks if that's useful. Let your arms fall by your sides. Take a breath in, reach tall. At the top, interlace the fingers, reach high. As you breathe out, I want you to scoop the belly, tuck, roll, reach the arms ahead of you as if someone's pulling you back from behind. I want you to press the arms forward, open through the palms and reach ahead. Lean the body and lift. Let the fingers circle, reach. We go again, breathe in. Interlace the fingers, breathe out, scoop the belly back as if someone's pulling you back from behind and you're reaching ahead in front. Now press the palms away from you, lean, reach forward. And rise and circle. One last time. Breath in, reach. Interlace, lift high. Breath out, scoop. Imagine I've been punched in the belly and starting to pull back. The walls pull me back like a little magnet. Press the palms. Reach, lean forward, dive ahead. Lift the heart, lift the chest. And circle. Okay, so let's finish off with a big roll of the shoulders. One more. All the creaks release. And that's us. Next time.